Hello and welcome back for round 3 of games here from Namdong Asiad Stadium in Incheon, Korea at the Men's Olympic Qualifier 2020 Tokyo. 9 teams, 1 winner, straight through to the Olympics. We've had 2 rounds of games already, 6 down, 3 to go. Here's Pool A standings after 2 rounds. Malaysia on top, albeit temporarily. 73 points conceded, 54 of those against Hong Kong, but they did beat Chinese Taipei earlier, so they are sitting pretty to take second spot in this pool and qualify for the quarterfinals tomorrow morning. China sitting on top with wins over Singapore 33-12. They'll face the Philippines in the second game in this next battery of games to decide who will take out Pool B. And then in Pool C, Sri Lanka, they had the win against Afghanistan 26-5, and they are up to play next against Korea. The hosts, what should sort out Pool C, who will top Pool C. And so we are standing by now for these 2 teams to come out on the field. Sri Lanka versus Korea. Should be a fairly close game, you would imagine. Both teams looking reasonably good in their wins against Afghanistan. Skippered by Dansha at number 3. They've got game breakers in Kevin Dixon, Reza in 11. And they're the sort of side that will punish you literally from anywhere on the field. The Koreans, Jong Yon-sik, the speedster. And we've also got Jang Jong-min, the speedster in 7. And look out at number 9, Big Jang Seong-min. Skippered by number 4, Park Wan-young. Jed, should be an exciting matchup, this one, to take out Pool C.
Has the potential to watch Pool C sparks absolutely fly. I've got to say this game is intriguing as to which team settles into their work the quickest. My suspicions are that South Korea will have not only the inside running on this, but possibly, if they hit hard, will shake Sri Lanka and their confidence for the rest of the tournament.
Morgan White from Hong Kong is our referee. Some of the fans here today coming down to the Namdong Asiad Stadium in Incheon. If you're in Korea watching this and you're not here, well, redeem yourselves tomorrow. Come down, watch the games, bring a picnic, cheer on the Koreans or whichever team you fancy. We're underway here. And taken on the fly from the big man, Jang Seong-min. Has he got the gas? And mowed down from behind. Finally, and on the front foot go Korea. The crowd loving this start. Han Kun-kyu with the carry. Jang's back on his feet. And look out here for Jang Jong-min. Here he goes. He's electrifying. The 2 7s in this game are the players to watch out for on each side of the game. Jang Jong-min it is, first of the tournament, and a tidy wee start for Korea.
Well, it's an occasion for Korea. I think they sense the moment. This is a real opportunity to set the rest of their tournament up with a positive game here, not only with the ball in hand, but also on defence. And they've already shown Sri Lanka that they hold very little fear. I think they're really, very, very, look, I think they're just primed for a good showing here, Korea. I sense something special.
Well, they've been in camp for 5 weeks. They've got in a technical advisor, in inverted commas, Charlie Lowe, the South African, the Korea Sevens coach, which is what they've been sorely missing. There's some Sevens direction. Now Sri Lanka with a bit of ball. Kevin Dixon there lets it float past his shoulder, trying to get it out wide, and Han Kun-kyu comes across here. Got to be on their edge of their toes here, this Korean defence, to marshal these very exciting and just showing there that they've got a little bit of grunt about them as well. Kevin Dixon delivers this time. Dansha Diant, his skipper, on the hoof. Back into Jason. He's on the ground and look over the ball there. That's great defensive work there. I think it was Kim Hyun Soo. Gets over the top, gets busy, wins the ball.
Yeah, smart work. Now look, he anchors himself on the opposition player here because he can't get two good hands on the ball. It's clever work.
And he's still down, he's getting the magic spray there. It's Bang Jun Young. He's okay, the magic spray has done the job. They've got an attacking line out here. Jong Yon Sik goes up and secures it. They get it out early. They're using the big man Jang Seong Min early in this game, and he fights his way past two Tuskers there. Sets up another raid. Big floaty pass is just a little too high. Off the right goes Bang. He bangs off the right foot and he gets taken down late, but it's enough to get him over. Bang Jun Young, the magic spray, got him back to his feet, and he goes down. He's a bit ginger again, but he's nailed a 5-pointer.
Well finished, wasn't it? Yeah, he's getting sprayed on the other ankle. Not looking too flash for him early on, but 2 tries for Korea. And both of them pretty much straight through the tackle line. They're not having to worry about going around them, which will suit Korea right down to the ground.
These two teams rounded out the 2019 Asia Rugby 7 series in 4th and 5th place. Sri Lanka 4th, Korea 5th. And Korea, well, they finished poorly in the 3rd leg in Sri Lanka. They took 8th spot, losing to Chinese Taipei 19-12. That really was their worst performance over the last few years, and they've had to steadily dust themselves off, drag themselves back up, and Charlie Lowe's hasn't had much time, but look at that from Sri Lanka. That's pretty average from them, and Jang swoops on it. Here go Korea, looking to pile up a big first half lead. Look at the big wide pass. Jong Yon Sik takes it at gas, pins his ears back for the corner, and Jason can't catch him. And we have a little bit of a discussion going on in the corner.
Oh, this is just a little bit of practice for the officials. And I think you'll find there's a defender's foot that uprooted the corner flag there. There can't be too much dispute about this one. Morgan White well within his brief to go and ask for the assistance, but look, 4 Tuskers within 5 metres of each other. There had to be room out there somewhere. And as big as the player is from Korea, I just don't think he was that tall. Unless his legs grew. Here we go.
The TMO is Anthony Moyes from Australia, and the call's been made. We're not sure that the TMO gave it. Perhaps Morgan White got the word anyway. Let's have another look.
He's had a look on the screen himself, I think, Morgan White. It's pretty clear what's happened.
In any case, the right decision has been made, and that's 3 very quick tries, isn't it?
Thanks for coming, Moisey. I think the call might be. You can probably pop home tomorrow.
He's having a look at his headset just to figure out what's going on. He's second time today he's been called into action. 17-0. Trouble is, Jed, there isn't a screen here for Morgan White to look at.
His phone, maybe.
This is a blistering start by the Koreans, and well, just a bit lethargic by Sri Lanka with that restart, letting it hit the ground. 3 of them stood around looking. Tackle coming in from Chang Yon Hung. Doesn't get the player to ground though. Tuskers now, they got to fire back here with something of their own. Flying into the tackles, Jang Jong Min. Good strength though. Oh, and Jang Jong-min gets to his feet and picks it up. There's a sweeper. And pinning his ears back, Lee Seong Bei. And Reza, well, he's quick, but not quick enough. And just when they were looking to mount their own raid, it's come unstuck with a sloppy pass. 4 tries in the first half. Is this the beginning of something building nicely for South Korea?
Well, I think their run's begun. And maybe the opening game against Afghanistan was really a bit of a getting to know you, getting to know me, kind of game. But the introductions have been made now for the Korean team, and the adjustments have been made. And the result has been an overwhelming of the Tuskers in the opening half of this game.
And there's still some time. This is quite bewildering. It's as much to do with the edge that Korea's brought to this game as it is Sri Lanka just being a bit sloppy. They have another crack and they get gang tackled and dispossessed. That was smooth. He's off again. Away goes Jang Jong-min. And he's in for yet another. I think that's a hat trick. How about the skill in the gang tackle there to strip out the ball? We're going upstairs again though.
Look at the look on the player's face. I think that says it all.
Ooh,
he's picked it up beautifully.
Was it a knock?
And he's just lost it here. Oh no, looks like that's pretty tidy as well.
Looks fine. Right in front of the in-goal assistant referee there, but some doubt in the mind. Anthony Moyes now talking hard into the headset. Morgan White.
Great to see if they've got another angle on this. Here we go. This will show all.
Oh, he's lost it and he's re-got it, hasn't he?
Well, I don't know if he ever got separated, to be fair.
Morgan White, like a FBI operative, gets the final call from Anthony Moyes, and it's a try 5. And this will be a wake-up call for everybody else.
Well, maybe the player was just sitting there with a horrible look on his face because he was
tired. He was tired, yeah. 3 for Jang, 5 for Korea. 29 points to 0 at half time. It's time for China and Hong Kong to take a wee look at what's going on here. It'd be foolish, of course, to dismiss the Koreans in any case. But it's amazing what a proper sevens coach can bring to your campaign.
Well, they're doing things with some real accuracy at the moment, aren't they, Korea? Particularly the work and the counter-rucking. And they are flexing pretty strongly as we watch it. Look at that. Super work. My word, they're elusive and powerful as well, these Korean players. There's the opening try. Check out that. Now that's everything you need to know and more when it comes to scoring tries. The in, out, the fend. It's the first of the TMO stoppages. And then this one happened. So really a complete performance by Korea in the opening half. And this is a performance that really means the tournament's underway.
Kokulard's on and he picks up a loose ball, and Sri Lanka desperately holding on here. They're leaking tries at a rate of knots. Kokulard gets it away. There's numbers out here. Can they put Jang away for another one? He's on the outside and he's going to go in untouched, and this is sensational. Perhaps the best we've seen of Korea in this entire year. It's about 15 games that we've watched Korea play over the series, this clearly is a different side.
Well, Hong Kong's performance before the break might have been the catalyst for this, because in their opening showing, they were very impressive. Korea now have really hit the ground running. As they say in motor racing, they've got rubber on the road, and they're not wasting it at all.
Qualifier, the big lock forward, drills it hard and low, and none from one today for Andre. And that was just great use of the ball, finding space, and that's something they just haven't been able to do all year. And it's amazing how you can turn it around with some basics. Underway again. Korea just throwing this ball around with such confidence. Jang again. And Sri Lankan fans will be scratching their heads about this one as they take it back the other way. Qualifier goes in low and hard and bumps off the first one. It's good seeing him playing with some confidence too. Kim Yun-soo just stretching the Sri Lankans at will here. Jang Jongmin, look at the straight line. Kim Namuk, well taken in the end. It's a good tackle. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Qualifier again, just angling in. Loops around, out the back door. Jong Yong Sik just queuing up for tries here. This is all, it's a little bit more static this time. Straightening up, goes Chang Yong Hung, heads towards the posts. Right in the shadow of the post now, and again they have numbers to burn. And is that try number 5 for Jang Jong Min? What a display, and how good seeing Qualifier out there getting involved, freeing up his arms, attracting tacklers for this match, for Jang. Quite sensational.
Beautiful rugby. Passing, the awareness, the strength, the power. It's all been there. We've just been waiting for it to click.
39-0 then, only halfway through the second half. Sri Lanka not fired a shot yet. A couple of runs they have had, they've thrown the ball away or been dispossessed rather cheaply. And again, look at the blowout there, the counter ruck in there. One man, Chang Yong Hung, just got involved and destroyed that. There's a real battle here on the ground. Coming back for a little bobble though. Oh no, there's a flag on the far side. There's Paddy Kwok. Just adjusting the hair there. Maybe the bootlaces have been undone. 39-0, 2.5 to go. On comes.
Tough bunch, aren't they? The Sri Lankan fans, they won't be massively impressed by this, by their team.
They're up against a completely native side, which will make them happy. Here comes Sri Lanka. Looking for some of their game breakers. They find one, Silva, and he scored a couple early on, but he's been chased down by man of the moment, Jang. He can't do anything wrong. Look at Qualifier there. How quick did he get round behind the ball? Off his feet though, says Morgan White. Here's a chance for the Tuskers. Can they hold on? be patient. Stretch it back the other way. Oh, look at that. If Kim Namuk had had eyes for the ball there, he would have intercepted that, but he went for the tackle, and eventually Sri Lanka have gone over the chalk through Vimutki Rahula, first of the tournament.
Sri Lanka managed to get themselves on the board and stop the same sort of meaning.
스리랑카의 7번 선수가 트라이를 성공하며 5점을 득점했습니다. 이어서 7번 선수가 컨버전 킥을
Here's
성공하며
Matt Lee, the coach.
Try for Team Sri Lanka. Number
And
7
from
scores
Wellington.
a try and earns 5 points. Number 7 also succeeds the conversion kick.
Forced
and
a
adds
smile.
2 points.
Good measure on that. Kokula with the dainty little soft hands there, just netball pass almost. Here goes Kim Namuk with a change of pace. Look at the athleticism here. That's Kim Wong Yong. They brought him in from Japan for this. 2 players have been pulled out of Japan to the squad. Here goes Kim Hyun Soo, lining up Jong Yon Sik, and good interplay by those two. Oh, terrific work. The dynamic duo down this near side. Passes are sticking. It's just it's amazing the self-belief, isn't it, Jed? What it can do for a side.
스리랑카 선수 교체 있습니다. 7번 선수가 나오고 1번 선수가 들어갑니다. Substitution change for Team Sri
So that
Lanka.
probably the last act there is the fans celebrate by breaking out the kimchi. Yes, and those are tries that they just wouldn't have scored earlier in the year. So it's all over. It's a big one. 51 points in total. Korea have absolutely shellacked Sri Lanka here in what we expect to be a lot tougher. So Korea will take out Pool C with their 2 wins. Sri Lanka will take second spot, and Afghanistan will bring up the rear. Pool C is completed for the day, but Afghanistan will have to stick around for the 8th and 9th playoff. There it is for confirmation. Korea amassing 63 points. Winner of Pool C will play the runner-up of Pool A, which will be Chinese Taipei or Malaysia tomorrow.